Before I start actually creating walls, I need to take a few things into consideration. One is how walls are going to be drawn, and the other is the height of my walls. The location line determines how the wall is drawn. I'm going to type WA for wall, and you can see over here that the location line is set to wall center line. So if I want to start extending a wall from here and I draw over here, you can see that the location line is starting the wall from the center. So if I want these walls to align, I will need to match the exterior faces. I'm going to click over here and select the option Finish Face Exterior. Now if I trace that wall, you can see that it's now connecting to the exterior face of that wall. If I do this and select Finish Face Interior, it's going to draw it from the interior of the wall. I'm going to change the wall back to Finish Face Exterior. Another thing that I need to be careful with when drawing walls is that the exterior of the wall is always facing the outside. If you recall the previous tutorial when we created this custom wall, we were building from the exterior side to the interior side. If I click on this wall, you can see the exterior arrow icons show that the wall face is on the exterior of the building. To ensure walls are always facing the correct direction, make sure to always draw the walls in a clockwise direction. If I draw it in a clockwise direction, the walls will always remain on the exterior side. Let's say I drew this wall the wrong way round. I can click on these little arrows and it'll flip the direction, but the wall moves. What's happening is the wall is flipping over the fixed location line. This wall was set to an exterior location line, and then we flipped the wall. It flipped the location line. So what you've got to do if you want to flip the walls is change the location line to center line. And then the wall will flip over itself without moving. You also need to be aware that if you change the type of the wall is going to move relative to the location line. Let's set this location line back to Finish Face Exterior. And then I'll change the type of wall to a thin wall. You see the exterior remained in the same place and the interior side moved. Let's do this again, keeping it with the Finish Facing Interior locked. And now I'm going to make it into a thicker wall. It's the interior that remains stable and the exterior moves. This can have a lot of implications for your projects. You've really got to be careful when you're designing in Revit as to where your location line is before you modify a wall. Check the location line to make sure that the wrong things aren't going to move, because that can really get you into trouble.